Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. In this video I'm going to talk about how to properly clean your instrument, your duduk, and why you need to do that. Let's start with the stuff we're going to need. We're going to need a lot of Q-tips, and pretty much this is all you need. Some people use different stuff and like brushes and other stuff. Let's say they take a regular brush, cut it, make sure they can insert it, but I highly do not recommend to do that, because by forcing a brush inside of your instrument, the brush is still, even if it's plastic, it still can do scratching and maybe some amount of damage to your instrument. So I highly recommend stay away from going inside with a brush. And but all you need is the bunch of Q-tips and bunch of Q-tips. So the best way to clean, if you're cleaning your own duduk, and that's duduk, you the only person who's gonna play, so all you need is a saliva. When you apply saliva to a Q-tip, let's say I haven't cleaned this duduk for probably a month or two, so you take the Q-tip and start with one side, and let's say from this side you can go side by side to the walls as deep as you can go, and then and each hole you can just go ahead and making a twisting sound, a twisting motion, kind of go ahead and try to get as much as you can. Of course, this upper side is easy to clean. From this other side, the thumb hole in the back, and then you can just go and continue, and then you can actually go ahead and clean this side too. All you need to do is make sure you got the plastic one, and then you just insert this from the thumb, and then it goes right under here, and then actually you can reach a little bit of here too. But right after that, I guess there will be just the amount of creativeness you can get, guys, to just go ahead and do all sides, from both sides, and make sure you cover all the area, or as much as you can. Go on the back side of the duduk. Again, don't save on saliva, and go ahead and give it a good clean. From here you can go both sides, and then from here you can continue, and so on and so on. So what happened and why duduk gets duduk can get a dust inside? Because when you play the instrument, you have a lot of moisture inside of your instrument, and that moisture, once you're done playing and put the instrument on a shelf, it attracts the dust. Even if you put it in a closed area, it's still going to attract the dust, no matter where you put it, more or less. Maybe you live in some areas where it's a desert, or there's a lot of humidity, so everything adds up, and over time you can lose the sharpness, because a duduk inside, when you look inside, it's like an enigma. There's a lot of holes and curves and stuff the master actually do to do a final tuning of the instrument. There's a lot of uneven surfaces on a duduk, and small holes too for a tuning, and these can get filled with the dust over time, like over a month, 2, 4, 5, 6 months. So once you go over and go give it a good clean, I mean, you can do it with a twisting motion. Just make sure you do not use alcohol, solvents, cleaning supplies, a Windex, or anything. I mean, the only thing you need is the saliva. You just apply saliva, don't save on it, and then just go ahead and, like I said, insert it really good from all the sides, here and there. And I can show you the example. Let's say I clean this duduk a little bit with this Q-tip, and you can see on the very top there is a dot. There's dirt and dots. Usually when you just get the instrument, a brand new instrument, usually because the master apply a different kind of coatings, different color of coatings. Let's say, well, it can be black walnut or it can be a dark apricot or light apricot. So I mean, there is still amount of coating will be inside of your instrument. So it's always a good idea to just go ahead and give it a good clean when you just got the instrument. You know, especially if it's newly made. And the good thing about cleaning and more saliva and more moisture when you play it, when you clean it goes in, the smoother the inside of the walls gets, and the smoother inside the instrument gets, the smoother is inside, the better and clearer and nicer the sound is going to be out of your instrument. So let's say I have this Duduk for like 4+ years, and I can feel the difference. To be honest with you, like this C Duduk is only maybe a month and a half old. I just got this C, and then I have the H Duduk, and the key H, and a B Duduk, but these are relatively new Duduks, and I usually get them to show the difference in and the sizes, the difference in a sound, a tuning, but it's a good idea to give it a clean at least probably once every 2 months. You can do it more often or less often, but it will give you advantage of having a nice clear sound. And if you experiment with the Duke a little bit, you will definitely feel the difference, guys. So okay, so this is about the video. I just wanted to share with you guys, and over the next video what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have 4 different Dudukes in it, 4 different keys, and we're gonna play the same song and compare the sound and tuning, and I'll be very interesting videos, so stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back.